Alright, this is a prototype of the new DMC-3XL MIDI controller from Disaster Area Amps. Matt sent me this one to check out and do some testing with, and I figured I would give you all a sneak peek. So as many of you know, the newest addition to the DMC lineup is an expression wheel. I'm using this one with the Strymon Timeline, and Matt has written firmware that will allow users to choose either between controlling the loop volume or acting as an overall expression control with whatever parameters you would assign within the timeline. That's just right there. So I asked Matt to give me the biggest and sturdiest knob he could find, so that if I needed to sort of control whatever on the fly, that I could do that with my foot, and I feel like this one's going to fit that nicely. But if you wanted something smaller, I'm sure that he can accommodate that as well. So that's a look at the expression wheel. I'll show you that in action here in a second. But the other thing that Matt has done at this point is he's completely overhauled the configuration mode. All the same options are there, but it's a lot easier to use, so I'll show you that as well. As far as size, the DMC-3XL is just a little bit bigger than the DMC-3. Here's my DMC-3, and I'll line it up here. But as you can see, it's just a little bit longer and a little bit taller. I don't think that's a problem at all. If anything, I'd actually like the DMC-3 to be a bit taller. So just an FYI on that one. So now at this point, I'll show you the expression control. I currently have it mapped to control loop volume. So I'll hit play here and slowly fade in my loop. So for anybody who wanted more tactile control over either loop volume or any other expression control, I think this will be really nice. Yeah, so that's a look at that. I think it's a great option to have in there. And at this point, I'll try to do this one-handed, but I will show you the configuration mode. What we're going to want to do is power up the unit while holding down the center switch, and then it will enter the configuration mode. And here we have all the same options that we had on the DMC, on the other DMC pedals, but it's just, like I said, a lot easier to use. So on this right switch, you have the option to choose between either bank scrolling or preset scrolling. So when it's on, you scroll by bank. When it's off, you scroll by program or preset. On the right here, we have the looper option. So if you wanted to have an instant stop when you would press the right button, or if you wanted to have this sort of play once trick like the DL4 minus the bear kind of thing, you can tap it and just keep playing it. You can select that there. So hopefully you got a lot of that. Anyway, and on the center switch here, we have the option for having expression control, which is in the white, in the orange here, or the loop volume, which is in the white. The interesting thing to note here is that when you're in the expression mode control, I will exit config mode here. And now when you're in this mode, actually as you cycle, you still can control the loop volume with the same white mode that we had before. So I will play my loop, and I'll go back to the white mode. I think it's all the way up now. So you still have control over the loop volume, but it's just back to the mode where you did it with the foot switches. So I think Matt has added a whole lot of great functionality into this series, and I'm sure a lot of these options will be translated across the different pedals, and I'm really looking forward to really putting this to good use. So thanks for watching, and as always, I hope you enjoyed the video.